Hey, what's up, Crypto Army? I'm Travis, your crypto newbie, bringing you my experiences with learning things the hard way. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of my content should be viewed as financial advice. So today we're going to take a look at Volt Inu. Now, a bunch of subscribers have been asking about this one for a while, and I'm finally going to jump on and take a look at this one because it is an interesting project, and it's more interesting because it's on the BSC network and the Ethereum network. So if you're big on Ethereum or if you're big on BSC, you can get it in either place. I don't know why anybody would buy it on the Ethereum network with the gas fees as ridiculous as they are, but you can if you really want to. But I think this is going to be a more appealing project for people that like to buy stuff using BEP20 tokens, just because the gas fees aren't as ridiculous. But let's go ahead and jump right into this project. Now, right off the bat, I really do like the design of their logo. And I've been looking at this project for a while now. It's been about 3 or 4 months since it launched, and I checked it out initially. My concerns then were it seemed kind of like it was going to be a meme coin. It's on version 2 of its token already, so they're really pushing through things. They've already got utility launched in under 4 months. That's pretty phenomenal that they're upgrading their contract, and they've also got utility launched in the form of a game. Now, let's keep going through this. As you can see here, you can look at it on the Ethereum side, the Binance side, DEX tools, the different swaps. They've got all their socials on here. Now, one of the carryovers from the Ethereum side that you don't necessarily see as much on the Binance side, you're going to notice there's no Discord server. I think that you should have a Discord server, but they are very active on the Telegram side, and they put a lot of information obviously on Twitter as well. I prefer Discord, and I think a lot of people on the Binance side are used to using Discord for getting information. I'm not sure why Ethereum projects aren't bigger on the Discord side, but it is kind of a trend between communities. If you're on the Ethereum side, you're less likely to see a Discord server. If you're on the Binance side, you're more likely to see it. I'm not exactly sure why there's a difference there, but there's an actual difference between the different networks on Discord usage, which is just strange. Now, they are listed on multiple exchanges. I did listen to the Telegram today. They were talking about different exchanges and getting listed and that kind of stuff. It's a really bad time to get listed because of the market conditions, and multiple projects are grappling with this right now. It's kind of a bad time to get listed, and the team at Volt is definitely aware of that. I know there's some community pushback saying we need to get listed on more exchanges, and everybody wants to get listed on Binance or Coinbase or Crypto.com. Their team is pushing back on that just because it is a bad idea to waste that right now, because it does cost money to get onto the exchanges. It's not like it's a free process, and I'm not sure that right now the market conditions are good for getting listed and actually having any bump in volume from that listing. Now, this website is set up very similar to other websites where if you click it, it'll just take you down to the page. We're just going to navigate down. They do have an active dashboard, and we're going to take a look at that in a little bit as well. But let's go down here, and as you can see, the Volt 1 to version 2 migration. And then you can learn a little bit about the Volt project here. We're going to jump right to the roadmap. It has been out for a little while, so we can kind of see that they've accomplished everything in stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, which includes the play to earn game, as you can see right here. And you can see that they've got their dashboard already up in there, and we'll take a look at that in a few minutes. Automated social activity reward system, NFT collection, the giveaways, a swap, a launch pad, and trying to get to 50,000 holders. Now you can see here 10,000 holders, and looking at holders is a little bit more complicated just because they're on 2 different networks. So you got to look at 2 different places to really get an idea for what they're doing for holders. But they have already broken the 10,000 holder threshold, and they're on their way to their 50,000. Now, when you're looking at audits, since they're on 2 networks, you've got 2 different audits. So you've got to look at the ETH audit or the BSC audit to really see what's going on here. And there's no real red flags in either of these audits. I do recommend you take a look at it so you understand exactly what you're going to see there. You are going to see a notification on CoinMarketCap specific to one of these identified areas on their audit. And then you can kind of see the tokenomics. Now, what's interesting with Volt is their tokenomics are actually a little different between the 2 networks. So you'll see the 1% reflection is consistent. So no matter where you buy, you're going to get 1%. But here you can have a 4% automatic burn versus here where you have 2% automatic burn with 2% going to liquidity. And then you've got 4% and 4% for the other areas of this project. So it's interesting to see a difference in how the volume is treated on the 2 different networks that it's listed on. It's just an interesting approach. I haven't seen that in a lot of projects. Not that it's a good or a bad thing, it's just different. Now, if you're looking for bigger reflections, 1% is definitely more common on the Ethereum side than on the Binance side. You see a lot more of the 1% on the Ethereum side. And let's keep going down here. You'll see the merch store. And I got to say, again, I like the logo. So when I look at some of their merchandise, I like the idea for some of these things. Now we're starting to see a lot less people wearing face masks, so it's not sure how many more people are going to continue to buy these. But they do have a merch store, and then you've got your news information. They've got a pretty good how to buy for using both of these, whether it's ETH or BSC. They do have a contact option, which you don't always see that on a lot of projects. And then again, you're going to just see their socials. And that's pretty much it for their website. Now, if we look at price, one of the reasons I waited till now is you kind of see the beginnings of that J curve that I was talked about in this previous video. So if you haven't watched that, there's a good strategy for J curves and how to use them in that video. But you can kind of see that it had its initial jump up and we're on the decline. We're in that rollout of utility. Now, they've already got some utility in the form of the play to earn game, but you can see they've got a lot of other utility on the roadmap. In theory, once the market gets a little bit better, you might see that jump up here where you far exceed the highs here, but you never know. There's no guarantees in crypto. It could continue to go down even further over time. So again, always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose. But right now might be a good time to get into this project, assuming that the market conditions are going to improve. It's not necessarily ever a good time to buy into a project when the market is the way that it is. So definitely take that into consideration as well. If we go up here, you can see that it's the migration. And then you'll see this other warning here. The following token has a variable tax function on the smart contract that allows you to change the tax rates post-deployment. Now, a lot of contracts have the ability to do that. It's actually pretty common. And if you really think about it, most version 2 tokens have the ability to do this. So I don't know why this is a huge deal for CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, but they've decided to list it on there. Who knows? If anybody understands why CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko do the things that they do, let me know in the comments. I'm always interested in hearing the speculation about why they do the things they do. Now let's take a look at this dashboard, and it's got a lot of really good information. Now you're going to see that it's got the Wallet Connect and the MetaMask options, 69 trillion token total supply with only 4.6% burnt so far, leaving them with 65 trillion tokens, which isn't really that many tokens when you compare to all the projects that have launched with quadrillions or hundreds of quadrillions of tokens. So this is actually a fairly small supply in comparison to a lot of projects out there. And here's the interesting aspect. Current price on Ethereum, current price on BSC. So yes, they're different prices depending on the network that you buy them on. Something you don't always see unless there's an arbitrage thing that pops up. You don't usually see this between the different networks. And then we've got the white paper. And again, I really do like the graphics that they did on this white paper. And we're not going to spend a lot of time on here because it's a lot of the exact same information that you're going to see on the website. But I did want to show it because it is a really well-designed white paper. But it's just got a lot of the exact same information as you can see from the website. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this area right here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the game. Now I've already connected my wallet. That's required in order to play. We'll go ahead and put my name on here and hit start. Now you have play for free or play for project. Well, let's go ahead and play for free. I just want to show you the game that they built. It's pretty cool. It's a little racer game. And it was designed in Unity, as you can see. And let's go ahead and play. And then you've got 3 options for your vehicle. Let's go ahead and hit start. And that is their game. Very basic game. And I'm not very good at it, as you can see, but it is fun. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard quick. So if we look at leaderboard number 1, you can see here pretty competitive scores. I'm definitely not on the leaderboard, and there's quite a few people that are playing it, as you can see here. But let's look at leaderboard 2. Not a lot of scores on this side. And then you can take a look at projects as well. Now that's pretty much all I wanted to show you for this project. I found it interesting. I like that the supply is not ridiculously high. I like that it's already got its audit. I like that they've already got utility out there in the form of a game. Now it is a very basic game, but it's utility nonetheless that's set up as a play to earn game. And it's kind of a challenging game. If you haven't played it, you might want to give it a shot. It's interesting. I'm not very good at it. I don't play a lot of games, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are really competitive on trying to get up on the leaderboard. Now, the things that I don't like, you probably noticed there's no team information. Now, somebody did tell me that there are members of the team that have doxed themselves, but I haven't actually seen that for myself. When I've been in their different telegrams, it's never been a video chat, and I've never seen their names or any of that information in there, and it's not on their website. So if you're looking into this project and you're looking for teams that are doxed, which is pretty common these days, there's so many projects to invest in. Why would you invest in a project that doesn't have a team that's doxed, or that doesn't have some sort of a higher level KYC process like RugDoc? So those are some of the things I don't like about this project. As I said, though, I do like the design of the project. I like that they've already got you some utility out there. The team is definitely pushing hard to make sure that this project is successful, but they're going to run into problems as far as the doxing. It would be my guess. Now, what are the arguments to the contrary of that? Well, if you look at SHIB, SHIB has been doing pretty good without a doxed team. It's what, top 10 to 15 tokens typically is where it goes. That's not a doxed team. And could Volt Inu get there? I don't know. I have no idea. I like that they've got a lower supply and they've got built-in burn mechanisms, which was a huge issue for SHIB for a long time. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover for this project. Hopefully you found it interesting. Let me know in the comments. Is Volt Inu a project that you're interested in? Or is it something you've already been following? What don't you like about Volt Inu? Or what do you like? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the project. Now, just as a reminder, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. It really does help the channel grow and get to more people. And there's proven statistics out there that say that I need to say that as part of my video. And in order for people to actually do it, that's why I'm adding this to the video as well. Until next time, stay strong with those dominant hands.